great mapping technology can make or break an application. We've all had those, whether it's our MLS or some third-party program that utilizes mapping, and they don't have good mapping structure. We've partnered with Google Maps, and so what it does is obviously it gives us our standard map, but we also have the ability, we can go full screen on your desktop or on your tablet or phone. We have Street View. How many people like the Street View feature in Google? It's incredible. Not only does it give you a shot of the house, but you can then spin around and look at what's going on around there. So definitely a very powerful tool. We're the ones that have this, and it works so well. And I'll show you some of the other map features in a little bit. We have a parcel APN overlay. We have the ability to overlay zip codes. The mapping is really astonishing in how it works. And I'll show you when we talk about farming how the mapping works in that component. Oh, speaking of farming, all right, this is actually, I love this product, but this is by far, in my opinion, my humble opinion, the heart and soul of the program. Because great programs, there's great information, but how you can farm and get the information, the simplicity. Remember, high tech, low tech, they've really set this up. So everyone, I'm gonna go with this, has probably a finger, right? We all have a finger? On the mobile app, sorry about that. On the mobile app, you just put your you hit the farming button. You can actually just put your finger on your screen and draw it around, and then it'll populate the properties. Now I'm on the desktop version here, so you'll see my mouse. So it's the same thing. I can actually just draw my circle. It's a polygon tool, so you can draw whatever shape you want to draw. If you want to do a big M, you can do a 3D M on there. So it's very powerful. Another search on here that I did not put a shot on is there's a radius search. You can actually pinpoint a center location and draw out a radius and find the properties within it. So everyone, we can all do this, right? All right, awesome. My next favorite part of farming is the walking farm. And this one's a little easier. So imagine having, you just listed a house in a neighborhood and you want to start marketing the homes around it. You can pull this up on your tablet or your phone. I guess you could have your computer if you really want to carry a laptop out there. But you have your tablet. You can pull up, stand in front of the house that you're in. You could literally walk down the street and just press your finger on the houses that you want to add to your farm. You can get information on the properties right there. It's really powerful. Now, I'm from Dallas-Fort Worth. I have an agent, been a long-time client of mine, and who came from my past company, and I showed her this app. She does just what I told you. She lists the home, and she goes out there. She calls it line of sight marketing. She stands at the front of the house and looks at every home she can see. And then she knocks on the door in most cases. And this way she's able to get the information on the owner ahead of time. And then she just knocks on the door, talks to them a little bit, says, hey, I've listed Michael and Dora's house over here or your neighbor's house over here. Because they can see it, she feels she gets a better result. She can now save this farm and export labels, export the data. It's all pretty incredible. And it's super easy. And then so she said to me, how come you didn't have this at your past company? And so now I have it, and so now I can really talk about it. So once you do your farm, you can filter it. Obviously we have some options, commercial, residential. You can go days back. You can look at some of the property features, beds, bath, price range, or sales price. It's pretty incredible. And you can even get down to owner-occupied, non-owner occupied. Say that 3 times really fast. So the filtering is another layer, another detail that we've put in here that makes it easy for you to get this information. How many farms can you have, Michael? Anyone know?
8.
8. 20. You're making 8 farms. You can have 8 farms in this system for 999 records in them. And what's cool about this, these farms are saved on the cloud. Now, I said to my kids, it's saved on the cloud, and they're like, Dad, everyone knows what the cloud is. On the internet, you can save these. So that agent I was telling you, she's marking these properties out in the field. She can literally save this farm, go back to the office, and that farm is already there for her to continue working on. It's really, really powerful. Now, one of the things that I really am excited about, yes, we partnered with Google Maps. We've also partnered with Evernote. Quick show of hands, how many people use Evernote? How many people have heard of Evernote before I just said it? All right, it's an incredible note application. I use it exclusively. They have a free version. I pay for the pro version, and that's fine. The free version's really incredible, but it's my portable brain. So this agent I was working with, she said, yeah, but I like to take notes. I like to snap a picture of the property. I like to do all this stuff. And I'm like, you are playing into my wheelhouse. We've partnered with Evernote, so you go out and set up your Evernote account. You can actually click on the property notes. It opens up Evernote. It pulls some basic information from My First Am, but now you can do an audio message, you can take pictures, she can type her notes on here, spoke to the client, you know, whatever information she wants, and it's saved on her platform. From this point, once she saved this note, it's on her platform. It's no longer on our platform. We're not getting into her business on what she's doing, but it's an incredible tool. And every time I show someone this and they don't have Evernote, I tell them, you need to download Evernote right now. So at the end of this, I'm going to tell you, hey, talk to the sales reps and get My First Am, but you should also be downloading Evernote. It really is an incredible piece with this program. I kind of hinted around to this. You can export the information. So imagine doing your search, getting your farm, you can export it right out. CSV, you can do a 1-line, a 3-line, a 5-line PDF file. The information is there. We have some products. Is anyone doing any direct mail marketing, like card marketing, postcards, flyers? Talk to your sales reps if you haven't. How many people have heard of FA Print? Okay, we actually have an in-house print company, or print shop, so to speak, where you can export this information and put the addresses right in there. If you're not using this product, talk to your First American sales rep. If you want to email the report or generate it, so if you were out on the field and you created this, you could actually email the report. It would be in your email in a few minutes. Right there. Labels. Anyone do their own mailing? They just say, hey, I'm going to have my own postcards, print my own labels. You can do the same thing with labels. You can pull the labels out. You can do owner-occupied, non-owner-occupied. I got it that time. And again, you can email the report, generate the report. They have popular, 5160. They have different label sizes in there. It's an incredible resource. If you're not using it, those people who didn't raise their hands, you start downloading it now.